what was this process like with you coming back from the rib injury? Was it more so you kind of like trying to tell Andre when you were ready to go, or was them kind of telling you, no, wait, we'll tell you when you're ready to go?
I think it was me most of the time. For treatment, I really couldn't do much because, of course, it's ribs. They weren't misplaced, so I really just had to rest and give it time to heal. So it was pretty much on me.
How did this compare to with what you went through in January, and how did what you went through previously inform you as you were going through this?
Yeah, I think January was way worse by far, and I mean it's same thing pretty much. So not really that much of a difference, just not as much pain.
Anyway, how long did it take you to feel normal again?
Long time. A long time. I don't even know. Probably like
Plural?
I had to sit out like after the season, probably like 4 or 5 weeks. I just didn't do anything to let it fully heal.
Was it
But again, it was way worse. So
Is that a hip thing or a rib thing?
it was both. Because January was my hip and my ribs, but this is just my ribs. So yeah.
what was the specific impact or contact that caused it? Was it the hit from?
I'm not sure. I still don't know. I don't even think it happened on that play because I didn't get hit that hard. So I think it happened before that last play where I came off. Then I tried to get up and run, and it was hurting to run. So I'm not even sure what play it happened on.
The guy on that play apologized.
Yeah, he thought it was that play.
Oh, really? I don't even think it was that play. So yeah.
How are you feeling pain-wise right now, and is the injury, do you feel, limiting you at all?
I feel good. Like I'll be ready to play.
What have the last 2 weeks been like for you? What have you tried to do to, stay focused, make sure your development still stays on track?
Yeah, of course, just watch film and, just try to see the game from a different perspective and, seeing it from the sideline, I definitely think you do. So you can kind of just think of different scenarios and kind of, see what the defense is doing. So it was kind of cool just seeing it from a different perspective for a long time.
How long did you go without throwing?
About a week, I think. Then I tried to throw a little bit, but I couldn't. It was hurting to throw, so I kind of chilled out a little bit after that.
How much of that have you been working through the last couple of weeks where you're trying to do things that are a normal part of your game and it's just...
I mean, yeah, there's pain there, but, I mean, the pain's just not unbearable. Like, I know there's going to be pain there, but, I mean, it is what it is. You have 3 cracked ribs. Of course there's going to be pain. So as long as it's just not, like, crazy pain where I can't bear it, I'm going to play in practice. So, yeah.
Justin, you had said that the Bears-Packers rivalry will be back on the Bears side sooner than later. What does, obviously so early in your career, but what does the rivalry mean to you, and what does this game mean to you in making it sooner than later?
I mean, yeah, it's been a rivalry for a long time, and, it's a big rivalry between both of us. So I know we're just going to go out there and, play our best and, of course, try to come out with the win. I mean, I can't really give you more than that, but it's just that simple. We're just going to go out there and, give it our all and try to win the game.
Have there been discussion on the Aaron Rodgers, I still own you comments at the end of the game at Soldier Field?
Nah.
How do you feel about everything being stacked against you this week, going on the road, going against a team with a better record, you're having to play hurt? What do
I feel good. I like it. I like it like that. I like it that way. So I feel great. I like being the underdog. I think it just gives me an extra chip on my shoulder, and I like when people doubt me. So that just gives me extra motivation. So I love it.
Do you feel like you've been an underdog a lot in your football life?
No, probably the majority. I've been, not the underdog, but of course, this year with our record and stuff like that. And I just think a lot of the times, teams maybe don't respect us or don't give us credit. And I mean, you can't blame them. We mess up sometimes in the games, and we've pretty much messed up in a lot of games. So I mean, that's fine. We're gonna attack every game like it's our last game, and we're gonna play through it all. So yeah.
A little extra.
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
You said anger?
Yeah.
No, not anger, just extra motivation.
How much can you individually prove in the final 5 weeks of the season?
How much can I individually prove?
In terms of growth,
I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just trying to win. So I don't know what I have to prove to anybody. Just trying to get 5 wins. So yeah.
Justin, is there anything you felt like you were able to pick up while you were out watching from the sidelines?
Just little things. from hearing from Nick and Andy, just talking to them, I asked Nick yesterday, what things he saw when I was playing that I could improve on. So we talked about that a little bit. And so I definitely picked up a few little minor things, just minor things, within the game of football that will help me. So yeah.
You feel like you were starting to hit your stride before the injury? Because you played pretty well against the 49ers and Steelers.
Hit a stride. I don't know. I'm just playing every game. I don't know what hitting strides are. I think I'm getting better, progressively better, of course. But yeah.
Is Nick good about that when you go to him and ask
Yeah.
for opinions? And how does he kind of get that across to you? It might be hard for a peer to critique or criticize another peer.
No, I mean, Nick. He's a great person. I think he wants to be a coach when he gets older, so he actually loves that stuff when I ask him, what can I do to get better, or what he thinks I should do on this certain play. So he kind of, likes giving me feedback on stuff like that and, teach me. And, I think Nick and Andy, they kind of have different mindsets than the coaches on some plays, and, they might think differently on, some concepts. So I'm always going to get their opinion on a certain play and, how they would look at it, how they would look at the progression and stuff like that. So it's good just hearing different perspectives on, different plays and stuff, and really just breaking it down, making the play as simple as possible in your head.
Justin, do you expect to be rusty, and how do you guard against? How do you take the best steps that you can to avoid rust when you're on the field Sunday?
No, I don't expect to be rusty.
Why?
Because I've been practicing.
You mentioned a bit about feeling like maybe you guys don't get a lot of credit. What would a win over Green Bay, Sunday night football, what would that mean for this group and for you guys?
It would mean a lot, Of course, we've been wanting to get a win against these guys for a long time now, and of course, this rivalry, this game means a lot to not only the people around here, but the people of Chicago and stuff like that. So it would definitely mean a lot, and I think it would just kind of give us momentum in these last 5 games, or after this game, these last 4 games. So it would definitely be great.
Come away with anything watching on the sidelines in the last game? Like
Yeah,
anything you learn or insight?
Yeah, I mean, just the flow of the game and stuff like that. Like I said earlier, just little things within the game I picked up on.
As you develop this season, is there anything that you kind of noticed that maybe defenses were trying you on earlier, giving you certain looks, certain blitz packages, and then maybe you kind of caught up to them, burned them a couple times, and they kind of learned, like, let's not play with him like that? Is there anything you kind of seen?
I mean, that's what you're gonna get with D coordinators. They might try to do something on third down, run a certain blitz, and then once you beat it, they're more likely not to go back to that certain blitz. So I mean, that's with every defensive coordinator that you're gonna play. If they send a blitz and you beat it or you have an answer for it, then they're less likely to send that. So I think that's universal.
Justin, how does an injury that forces you to miss time affect your psyche as far as taking a hit and being careful about avoiding an unnecessary hit?
Yeah, of course. I'm going to have to be smart this upcoming game with not taking as many hits as I usually do. So, of course, I'm going to be smart about that and be cognizant about that for sure.
You going to wear anything underneath to protect your ribs?
Yeah, I usually wear something. So, yeah, I will.
Hey, Justin, this is kind of more of a big picture question, but I know I've heard you talk a little bit about how you looked up to guys like Cam Newton and Michael Vick, and you kind of have a line of communication with them. How much pride do you take in being part of that group of black quarterbacks in the NFL, and how much would you want kids to look up to you, that can see themselves in you, maybe in high school or middle school?
Yeah, I take pride in it, I guess. Really, I'm just here to be a great teammate, be a great player for my teammates, and be a great person off the field for my teammates. That's what I'm trying to do, and I'm just trying to be a great person. I'm not really, of course, I'm worried about the kids looking up to me, but my goal isn't to be a role model. My goal is just to be a great person for my teammates and just play my best and give my all for them. So yeah, appreciate y'all.